Welcome to Session 4. We now zoom into the first branch of government, Congress, the legislative branch. This is where laws are actually made. By the end, you will be able to compare the House and the Senate, name the special powers each one holds, and trace the whole path a bill takes to become a law. Article 1 of the Constitution creates Congress, and it comes first on purpose. In a democracy, the power to make laws should sit closest to the people. Congress is bicameral, which simply means it has two chambers, the House of Representatives and the Senate. And here's the key. Both chambers have to agree before anything becomes law. Let's put the two chambers side by side. The House has 435 members, with seats based on each state's population. They serve short 2-year terms, must be at least 25, and are led by the Speaker of the House. The Senate has just 100 members, 2 per state, no matter the size. They serve longer 6-year terms, must be at least 30, and uniquely, a senator can filibuster, holding the floor to delay a vote. So, think of it this way. The House is the people's quick, responsive voice, while the Senate is the slower, steadier body, what Madison called a cooling saucer for hot tempers. Some powers belong to only one chamber, a favorite GED topic. The House alone can start tax bills because it is closest to the taxpayers, and the House alone can impeach an official, meaning bring the formal charges. The Senate alone confirms presidential appointments, ratifies treaties by a 2/3 vote, and holds the trial in impeachment cases where a 2/3 vote is needed to remove someone. So, remember the two-step on impeachment. The House charges, like a prosecutor, and the Senate holds the trial, like a jury. Now the process that GED really wants you to know. How a bill becomes a law. First, a member of Congress introduces the bill. Then it goes to a committee for review. And honestly, most bills die right here in committee. If it survives, the full chamber debates and votes, needing a simple majority. Then the whole thing repeats in the other chamber. If the two versions differ, a conference committee blends them into one. Finally, it reaches the president, who can sign it into law or veto it. And if the president vetoes, Congress can still override with a 2/3 vote in both chambers, which is very hard to pull off. What can Congress actually do? Article 1, Section 8 lists its enumerated or expressly stated powers: tax and spend, regulate commerce between states, coin money, declare war, and raise the military. But the list ends with a powerful catch-all, the Necessary and Proper Clause, nicknamed the Elastic Clause. It lets Congress stretch its authority to make all laws needed to carry out those powers, so it can handle problems the framers never imagined. Powerful as it is, Congress has firm limits. It may not suspend habeas corpus, your right to challenge being detained, except in true emergencies. It may not pass ex post facto laws, which would punish you for something that was legal when you did it. And it may not pass bills of attainder, which punish a specific person without a trial. Let's test it. A senator holds the floor for 14 hours to block a vote. What is the tactic? And what does it take to end it? Pause and choose. The answer is A. Unlimited debate to block a vote is a filibuster, and it takes 60 senators voting for cloture to end it. Remember the pairing. Filibuster is the delay tactic. Cloture is the 60-vote cure, and it is Senate only. The House runs on strict time limits, so it can't filibuster. Let's recap Session 4. Article 1 makes Congress bicameral. The House is based on population with 2-year terms. The Senate gives 2 seats per state with 6-year terms. The House starts tax bills and impeaches, while the Senate confirms appointments and holds impeachment trials. A bill must pass both chambers and reach the president. And the Elastic Clause lets Congress stretch its powers to meet new challenges.